Hello, Oklahoma. We're here in the Oklahoma newsroom with two very special people from the Kirkpatrick Family Fund. We have Liz Eichmann, who is the director of the Kirkpatrick Family Fund, and we also have Tina Burdett, who is the senior program officer. And we're here to talk about a really important topic, teen pregnancy in Oklahoma. You told me that 50% of teenagers in Oklahoma are sexually active. That just seems like a really high number to me. So you've developed this as a matter of fact over the last couple of years, and this is a plan to kind of help lessen that rate. Let's bring it down and reduce it. Talk a little bit about this, please.
Well, the plan comes out, the plan is part of the work of a collaboration. It's not just the Kirkpatrick Family Fund, it's the Kirkpatrick Family Fund along with Oklahoma City County Health Department and several youth service provider agencies in the area. And I would say we probably had about almost 100 people involved in developing this plan.
Okay.
And so it is the result of a lot of research, of people coming together, looking at best practices, and basically what we suggested in the plan, and it's a plan for that will of activities that we're going to or strategies that will implement over the course of 2015 to 2020. Okay. Because our goal in this plan is to reduce teen births by a third.
By a third.
By a third in Oklahoma County. So, but it's the work, it's a compilation of a number of individuals and organizations coming together to develop a plan.
Now, earlier you told me that the teen birth rate in Oklahoma is about 38 in 1,000.
Yes, the teen birth rate is the number of girls per 1,000 that have delivered, and in the state of Oklahoma, it's 38.4 in 2014, and the U.S. rate was only 24.2. So we're above the national average.
Wow, so Oklahoma is significantly higher. In fact, we're the third worst state for teenage pregnancy.
Yes.
And another statistic that stuck out to me was that 1 in 5 of those teenage births is a subsequent birth.
Yes, so children having children, they'll have a second delivery or possibly a third child before they're 20.
Wow, that's shocking is what it is. So as a matter of fact, you have developed 3 kind of pillars or ideas of how to tackle this problem. The first one is education. What do you suggest in that?
Education includes all of the efforts and activities that we will be providing in school settings. It's really important to educate young people about healthy development, about healthy relationships, and those are the core elements of a good sexuality education. When we go into a school setting, we used an evidence-based curriculum, and that means it's been reviewed by medical professionals and education professionals at the national level, and we provide those in school settings.
And these evidence-based curriculums have actually been shown to reduce the rate of pregnancy where they've been implemented.
Yes, what they do is address the factors that influence young people when they're making decisions about their sexuality and sexual behaviors.
We talked earlier about the fact that 2006 was just a banner year for teenage pregnancy in the United States. Before that, it was actually the numbers were going down, and then all of a sudden in 2006 the numbers spiked. And why do you think that was?
Well, and that's correct. I mean, the United States, we were on a steady downturn of teen births, and right now the information that everybody points to is that it was abstinence-only education or no education that was taking place. So we just did not have a culture or an environment that encouraged talking about sex education.
Yeah. And it seems that an abstinence-only approach doesn't resonate super well with teenagers. Based on this, 50% of them are sexually active. So,
abstinence is a good choice for a lot of young people, and it's one that we encourage.
Absolutely.
But a comprehensive community plan that addresses only abstinence would be limited, and it's been proven across the country that it won't work.
Right. Well, then the next pillar is community.
Community is one of the most significant pillars because it's where parents and faith leaders and all of the adults that work with young people have the opportunity to assist these young people in making good choices. Parent involvement in sexuality education is critical. It's a cornerstone. Parents are the first group that should be talking to their children about sex education. and then other youth leaders and faith leaders all need to understand how to address this issue with young people.
You know, in some of the national studies, the message they send through from all of those surveys is that teens will listen to their parents.
They will?
Teens listen to
They do.
adults. They do.
They do.
And the surveys bear that out.
Oh, wow, that's news to me.
Yeah.
And the other group that is very influential in this issue is, of course, their peers. And so the community pillar also includes making sure that other young people are educated and so that they can help their peers understand better choices. And the community group also includes adults that work with youth becoming educated about this issue. We have something called Askable Adults. It's a person who's safe with young people, someone that a young person will trust, and we want to head them on the right path with correct information and references to good resources. So Askable Adults will know about those issues and how to help young people.
Okay, great. And this might be a good time to point out that October is Let's Talk month. And so during October or later this fall, you'll be having a Straight Talk Parent Education curriculum that's going to last 4 weeks. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, groups of parents that want to know how to discuss sex with their kids attend this 4-week series. It's a couple of hours a week, and their children attend with them.
Oh.
So the whole family learns how they're going to talk about these kinds of issues. Wow. And if the group of 6 wants to organize themselves, then we're happy to find a health educator that can work with them. Or if they would like to enroll in one of our scheduled community sessions, then that's a possibility also.
Okay. And the health educators come from Oklahoma Institute for Child Advocacy, Planned Parenthood, Variety Care Health, Family Health, and Teen Empower,
yes.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, the third pillar is the medical pillar.
The medical community is critical, of course, in addressing teen pregnancy prevention because we need medical providers, OBGYN docs, family planning docs, pediatricians, to understand how to talk about contraception with young people if the young person has chosen that as a path that they want to follow. And we need them to understand what's safe for teenage patients, and we need them to understand consent laws in Oklahoma and how they can address those in their practice, and then what the current trends are in the best medical care for young people that the national accreditation organizations have approved.
You mentioned, though, that we are getting a little bit better. Our numbers last year have decreased for this year.
Between 2013 and 2014, we saw a 17% decrease in teen births.
That's a great number.
Teen birth
That's
rate,
good to
yes.
hear.
Yes. We're headed in the right direction.
That's good to hear. And so you recently got a pretty nice grant.
Yes, Oklahoma City County Health Department was the lead organization on this grant, and it is a grant from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services through the Office of Adolescent Affairs or Adolescent Health, and it is a 5-year, $6 million grant, and it is for work that's in the zip code areas that are the 10 worst zip codes in Oklahoma City.
And one of those is Oklahoma County.
Oklahoma County has the highest teen birth rates in the state of Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you were saying Oklahoma City.
Well, actually, Oklahoma County, yes, you're correct.
Yeah.
But it is Oklahoma County, but the zip codes that we're concentrating in are predominantly in Oklahoma City.
Okay. You really surprised me when you said that Oklahoma County has the highest?
The highest teen birth rates in the state.
In the state.
In the state.
So right here, guys, right here. Well, you know, the Kirkpatrick Family Fund has a lot of focuses in the community, and teen pregnancy prevention is just one of them. But seems like a very important thing that you're doing, and you know, congratulations on bringing the numbers down. Let's hope this continues and you hit the goal for 2020. And
absolutely.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much for having us.